This is Star Wars, the Vintage Collection, Return of the Jedi, Princess Leia Organa in combat poncho, and Return of the Jedi, Wicket. This figure is part of I think the first or the second wave of, I'm not sure, a Vintage Collection figures back in 2007. They were actually very pricey back then. Hasbro did not fully understand the value of what they had back then. Well, Wicket, on the other hand, this is part of the 2010 Vintage Collection series of figures. This is part of the third wave of the Vintage Collection sub-toy line of Star Wars. So anyway, quick look at their packaging. Oops, let me just, we'll stand her up. And this is, if you didn't already figure it out, that's the famous scene where these two characters actually met on the moon of Endor, and Wicket was like struggling with the concept of a hat. It's a hat. Tuta, 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 tuta. Tuta. And then they met. It's a funny scene. And then they get attacked by the biker scouts. Anyway, so here is the packaging of Princess Leia. Very nice shot of Carrie Fisher right there. Return of the Jedi. And here's the rest of the assortment. This is actually pretty pricey back in the day. This packaging's been damaged because of poor handling. Because the figures went on clearance, I think 2010. Just when these guys started coming out, or before these guys came out, before the new ones came out, I think they were sent on clearance at like more than 60% off or something like that. No one was buying them. I still managed just to pick this one up fairly recently because no one was interested in them, even at that very low 60% off price. Anyway, they came in these star cases of sorts to protect the actual packaging. It was pretty banged up, so I didn't really care much about this one and just decided to just rip it open, as you can see. So anyway, that's that. So we'll put Wicket here on the side. It's really an interesting figure. Been meaning to get this one. I actually have another one which is mint. It's hanging on my wall. Couldn't open it up because the packaging was fairly decent. I found another one which is banged up, so I decided, nah, what the hey. I'll be doing another Wicket. I'll be doing a Wicket review. Might as well do one with Princess Leia in her Battle for Endor costume. So why is the camera turning blue? Anyway. Yeah, so pretty cool. She comes again with a removable helmet. It turns blue every time my hand sneaks in. Anyway, lighting. Okay, yes, it turns blue when my hand sneaks in. That is funny. Okay, how about that? Okay, she also comes with her trademark blaster pistol. Not sure if this is really her pistol or she stole it from one of the biker scouts, but she holds it perfectly well. So very, very cool. The belt is removable if you do the holster. The belt strap and the holster is removable if you wanted to. Right there. You could strip her of her poncho if you wanted to as well. It has a hood, which is kind of nice. Although I don't think... Oh yeah, you can put it on. I think you can put it on. Can you put it on her? Yeah, but it's not that great. Just kind of funny looking. Anyway, so you can take it off, and she comes in her standard rebel outfit sort of uniform. So very interesting. She's got a ball jointed neck, a waist swivel. Yep, a ball hinge shoulder, ball hinge elbows, no wrist swivel. A hip swivel, ball hinge knees that also bend forward like that, which is kind of freaky, as well as a ball hinge ankle. So very nice, very good scale, very good size for Princess Leia. They've actually figured out how to scale her. Here's a size comparison with her brother. They're brothers? Oh my god. Am I spoiling it for anybody? And here's Wicket. So very cool, good scale. Interesting. If you can still find this one, if you're in Manila and you can still find it on clearance, definitely a good pickup at that price. if you're a big Clone Wars Vintage Collection fan. So there, we're gonna put all her accessories to the side for now. All right, now on to Wicket, everybody's favorite Ewoks. For some reason, I'm not that irritated about the Ewoks. I kind of like them more than Jar Jar. So, yeah, whatever. Here's the regular packaging, the Return of the Jedi packaging. And at the back, you get to see the rest of the assortment, as well as the original figure, Wicket W. Warwick. Which is an homage to the actor who actually played Wicket. I forgot it. Warwick, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, the figure has also been re-released as part of the San Diego Comic Con 2011 wave of Star Wars figures, and here it is. It came in the infamous Revenge of the Jedi packaging. As you well know, the original title of Star Wars: Return of the Jedi was Revenge of the Jedi, and in the last minute, George Lucas decided to change it to Return of the Jedi because the Jedi does not seek revenge. Staying true to the character of who the Jedi are. But Kenner had already produced the toys, and they had already printed the Revenge of the Jedi card backs, and Hasbro, nicely done Hasbro, trying to make collectors spend more, actually reprinted the original Revenge of the Jedi packaging, and as you can see, they still have Return of the Jedi right there, but it has the Revenge of the Jedi figures that came in the 12 figure set from San Diego Comic Con 2011. So anyway, yeah, pretty cool. Yeah, if you can pick the Revenge of the Jedi figures are slowly creeping in to retail stores. You can find them on retail. Definitely pick them up and keep them in mint, and just open up the regular one like what I did. Now, Wicket is an interesting figure. Very nice, very well done. It's a lot better than the Legacy Collection figures of Ewoks that have been released. He comes with his spear, Ewok spear. He also comes with a change of costume. This is, I think, what he wore in that Star Wars series or something like that. I'm not sure, but he can take off his movie costume, if it is a costume. That's how he looks like naked. You can take off his head, pop it off just like that. Put on his satchel. Go ahead and pop it back on, and raise his arm right there. Okay, and you can come on now. It's like dressing up a baby or a kid. It's like my daughter, Alex. Just refuses to get dressed. Anyway, so there is Wicket in his, I suppose, travel gear of some sort. Yeah, you can put his his spear or his walking stick back on. So it also looks pretty cool, pretty decent. I like the change of costume, but it's okay. I like the original Return of the Jedi outfit a lot more. So, okay, there we go. This is the lighting keep changing every time my hand sneaks in. Okay, it has to be close. Whatever. So, very, very cool. Now, let me take it out again. As I said, I like the original costume better. Alright, and this one straps on fairly easy, a lot easier. You can use his right hand to hold the spear as well. So the box is just annoying. Okay. Alright, so there. Pretty articulated, good articulation, sorry. Lots of articulation on this figure, despite being very small. He's got a ball-jointed neck, no waist swivel, but he's got a ball-hinged shoulder and a swivel wrist. He's got a ball-hinged hip. That's what really amazed me. Despite lacking some waist articulation or elbow articulation because it's just way too small, or knee articulation, understandable. They didn't have to give him a ball-hinged hip, but I'm pretty glad they did. Look at that. That's pretty cool. And he's got a ball hinge ankle. So really, really nicely done on this one. Despite the diminutive size of the figure, Hasbro still managed to make it look really cool. So kudos, good job on this one. Even on the old figure, Princess Leia, very, very nice. I'm really digging these characters, and I'm pretty glad I got them. You see them on retail. You're a big fan of the vintage collection, definitely pick up these figures. So, if you like this video, please don't forget to add it to your favorites. Subscribe if you already haven't, and please don't forget to click the thumbs up button at the bottom if you want to know my latest toy purchases. Instead of asking me if I'm going to buy this, I'm going to buy that, just follow me on Twitter at www.twitter.com/fxfranz. I update almost instantaneously or immediately. As soon as I buy a new toy, a new figure I haven't already done a review of, I immediately post it. I've picked up this one and that. So please just follow me on Twitter so that you don't save you the trouble of asking me if I'm getting these figures or not. There you go, folks. The Star Wars The Vintage Collection from the Return of the Jedi, Princess Leia Organa in combat poncho, together with Wicket. Both figures sold separately. Definitely a must-have and pick them up on retail. Thanks for watching.